Become a Golden Knight today and never miss a video by clicking that subscribe button and that bell. Anyway, on with the video. Hello my Golden Knights, it's Rich Gold here, and welcome back to Greenville Car Reviews. Now, in this episode, we will be reviewing the BKM M760Li, as requested by Raghav Joshi, so thank you very much for putting in that suggestion. Anyway, let's get into the review. So in the dealership, the vehicle is under the sedans class, all the way at the bottom, and it's under the luxury section, so you will need the luxury vehicle pass to actually use this vehicle. It is $160,000, so it is quite expensive. It's certainly up there, and it comes in the following colours: Aventuran Red, Black Sapphire, Donington Grey, Bernier Grey, Carbon Black, Alpine White, Tanzanite Blue 2, and Davitt Grey. I've gone for the Carbon Black for this review. Now, the BKM M760Li was released earlier this year, and it has very, very, very cool and unique styling for the actual vehicle. Obviously, you've got the classic grille at the front, and it also features some very, very different rear headlights for the BKM class, and we also have some blue colouring on the headlights, which is very, very interesting. Here's what it sounds like starting up. And here's what its horn sounds like. Here is how it sounds like to drive. Alright, it's now night time, which means we can show off its lights. So at the front, it looks like we've got some steady burns at the front headlights. But when we turn the headlights on, we've just got 4 little headlights at the front. This car looks very, very mean at the front, especially with the headlights on. Looks like that blue detailing that we saw doesn't actually affect the colour of the headlights, which is worth knowing. And at the rear, turning the headlights on and off does not really affect it too much. You just get these really, really thin red lines popping up when you've actually got your headlights on. Now, with the hazards, we've got 2 main strips just above the headlights, and then another 2 on the mirrors, so nothing too special at the front, but I do quite like how they included the mirror lights. Now, at the back, there's nothing really special. It's not yellow or anything, they're just red lights, and they just flash kind of just above, it looks like, the bottom or lower lights. The 2020 BKM M760Li is based off of the BMW M760Li in real life, both 2020 and both V12s. Alright, now it's time for the 0 to 60, so we're over here on the drag strip, and we have a stopwatch, and we are going to see what this thing can do. Alright, let's go. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so about 4 seconds, which is really, really good. And looks like we cap out at about 152, which is about 246 kilometers per hour. Now, for the car's handling, it feels a little bit slow, and as you can see, a little bit difficult to manage. It is a very, very large car, so that might have something to do with it. Now, its braking is pretty good, but a little bit slow at the end. It's kind of quickly to be put on, but it kind of takes a little while to stop it. It's probably because it's a very, very big, heavy car. Now, its acceleration, again, is a little bit slow, and it definitely takes a while to kind of get up there. It's not exactly instant. So it's pretty good to drive around, but I wouldn't say it's the best. Now, the BKM sells for about $139,200, which means you are losing about $20,000 whenever you do sell it, so be mindful of that. Alright, so in the sedans class, I rate this about I want to say 6 out of 10, and I'll tell you why. Now, the styling of this car looks super mean, super ominous. It's like a villain's car. It's just so amazing. It's super long, it's super heavy, it's just really cool. but it does have its drawbacks, okay? While it does have some cool things going on with the headlights, I feel like the back is a little bit lacking with the type of lighting that it's got there, and it's just overall got a little bit of rough edges, okay? The acceleration isn't that great, and the braking kind of lacks a bit as well. The handling is very, very slow, but that's just due to it being a really big car. So I suppose to summarize it all up, I would say that this vehicle is great if you're just cruising down the road, but if you want to do anything crazy like get into a pursuit with it, it's probably not going to be the right car that you want. It might be good for some sort of, you know, RP where you've got like a convoy of these cars. That would be really, really cool. Now, is it worth it for the price? Well, it's $160,000, so it's a lot of money. But I suppose for the styling, I'm really not 100% sure. I don't think it is worth the price tag. I don't think so, because it is a very, very cool car, but it's not that nice to drive. So it might be nice to, you know, check it out for that price, but only if you've got money to burn, to be quite honest. Now, is it worth getting the luxury vehicle pass for this vehicle alone? Absolutely not. I would certainly not buy the luxury vehicle pass just for this vehicle. But obviously it's up to you if you do think it's worth that. But anyway, that's going to be it for today, everyone, so I hope you did enjoy. If you found this review useful, don't forget to maybe click the like button or leave a nice little comment for me. Now, just as another thing, I am always looking for recommendations on what vehicles that I should review next, so do go ahead and leave me a comment down in the comment section below, and I'll try and mention you in the video where I actually review your car. So thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.